All right, good morning, guys. I just want to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about elapsed time. If you remember from third grade, we already did this standard, but in third grade, you only had to do within the same hour. So the difference with fourth grade is you will go over different hours. So remember, elapsed time is the amount of time that has passed between a start and an end time. So you have a start and an end time, and you find how long you did that. So the way I'm showing you is by using a number line. So if you look at the first example, our start time was 6:15 and our end time was 8:33. So you're going to start by drawing your number line. You're going to put your start time on the left and your end time on the right endpoint. Then you're going to do jumps and write as you go. Now, obviously, I made this anchor chart before, so it's not going to be as I go, but I will walk you through as I go. So if I was doing this with you, I would draw a mountain to get me to add an hour, and that gets me to 7:15. Then I see if I add another hour, I'll get to 8:15, which is not past my end time. So then I'll do that. Now I'm going to go smaller increments because I know that I have more to go, but not a whole hour. So I'm going to jump 15 minutes. That gets me to 8:30. And then 3 minutes gets me to 8:33. So 1 hour plus 1 hour plus 15 minutes plus 3 minutes gives me 2 hours and 18 minutes. So you can see your start time was 6:15, your end time was 8:33, and you had to figure out how long was between that. Your elapsed time was 2 hours and 18 minutes. Now, moving on to our second problem, we have a start time of 7:45 a.m. and an end time of 2:35 p.m. Now, when you do this, it is easiest to get into increments and times that are easy for you to add. So you can see that I started at 7:45 and ended at 2:35. My first step was to make a jump of 15 minutes because that got me to 8 o'clock. And 8 o'clock's an even number, and it's very easy to jump for more time and be able to add it easier. So then I said, okay, I need to get all the way to 2 o'clock. So how many hours can I jump to get to 2 o'clock? And that was 6 hours. So 7:45 to 8 was 15 minutes. 8 to 2 was 6 hours. And then I needed to get to that 2:35 end time. So I added another 35 minutes to get me to my point of my end of 2:35. So then I started with my largest numbers. So I did 6 hours plus 35 minutes plus 15 minutes. And that gave me a total of 6 hours and 50 minutes. Now, when you're doing this, you are going to start with a blank number line, and you are going to put the start and the end time, but then you're going to make those jumps in there. So when you're doing your problems, make sure you start with a blank number line. Then after you do your jumps and you get to the time you need at the end, make sure you add them up. So start with hours, then minutes, and get what you need. If you have any questions, please contact me through Zoom or email so that I can help you.